Hi guys, it's Benji. To welcome you to another Pro Cycling Manager video. And on this one we are continuing our Pro Cyclist mode where we left off. We left off just after winning the Giro d'Italia, one of our major wins so far in our career together with the World Championships. We're closing in towards the Vuelta, our next goal. I sincerely hope we can do our best there to take another Grand Tour win. And if we succeed, we just won like 2 Grand Tours in a season, so that would be amazing. Nonetheless, doing a double is very difficult. It's good that we chose Giro Vuelta because that offers us the ability to get back in shape before we go to the Vuelta. Now we'll ride the Tour de Suisse. It's 9 stages. I think I'm going to split it up in 2 episodes because it's going to be a bit of a very long video if I do 9 stages in a row. Hence, 2 will most likely fit better. And the next ones after Suisse will then be the Belgian NCs and the San Seb. After the Vuelta, it's pretty much done outside of Lombardia, so that's going to be another season in, and I think we should focus on the Tour de France next year. And as a goal, I would like to specify if I win the Tour de France next year in this Pro Cyclist, I think that's an amazing way to finish off the series at its high. That's kind of my goal, winning the Tour de France 2022 and coming out on top that way. I'd like to ask what's your opinion on that. You guys are the people that keep me rolling with the series. I really enjoy it, so it's not that I want to finish it. It's just that I feel like that would be a great moment to do it if I want to finish it. Just comment below if you like that idea or whether you think I should keep on going until my rider dies of age or something. Short side fact before we start this race. We're in a fitness peak now. Finally. It only took us a whole Giro to get in it. If only we had it in the Giro. Then again, we didn't need it, but still, it didn't really work out as planned. The stage race actually has quite a good parkour. We start off with a prologue, 5.8 kilometers. Then we venture over to the hills. Bit of a circuit thing here. We've got 4 times the same hill and a bit of a flat section near the end. So attacking at the top of this Horban climb might result in us getting caught at the bottom. So we gotta watch out there. Stage 3 is quite intriguing because I think that this finish could be abused if you got a solid team working for you. If you've got solid climbers, you can definitely drop a sprinter on that Gumligen Thijstrasse. Oh god, what am I getting myself into? I just insulted every freaking Swiss guy in the world, and Germans as well probably. Either way, the finish looks quite risky, plenty of hilly parts in that final few kilometers. I don't know. Seems like this hill is too far from the finish line though to do it alone. 15 kilometers. Our first climbing event starts on the 4th day of Suisse. We go from Bern to Villars-sur-Lons and we've got a bit of a climb here. Col des Mosses has a steep section, but all in all it's not that steep of a climb. It feels like it's just 2 smaller climbs with a flat section in between. That's what I would guess. Then we go downwards, way down towards the bottom of Villars-sur-Lons. Average 7.2 and max 10.2. So this finish is quite interesting. I like it. The top kind of results in a bit of a lesser gradient, but I don't think that will matter too much. Stage 5, another interesting one. I remember a stage like this in the Santos Tour Down Under, I think in 2010, 11, something like that. I don't remember. It might have been like 2008 or something, but I think it was the second stage and it had like a huge climb in the middle of the race. And I always used Astana back then with Contador and I think Leipheimer and such. They were all together. Everybody was together. Astana. And I just put my whole train on working duty on that mountain and it was the easiest way to get into the orange jersey because nobody came back after the climb. On this version of Pro Cycling Manager, that's pretty risky to do and relatively hard these days. So attacking on this HC climb simply on pass will not simply bring us to a finale with us alone. I think if you attack at the top of that HC climb, you're getting caught. You've also got a smaller climb after that. I don't know, I feel like this might actually not be for a pure climber. Stage 6, another pretty unordinary platform here. 2 HC climbs, so a lot of climbing in this Tour de Suisse. We've got the Passo del San Bernardino, and we go to the Albula Pass after that. Stage 7 ends in a brutal climb in Sölden. We've got the Tiefenbach Ferner. 15.2% max. That's pretty damn steep, and it's quite steep all around. This is going to be a murderer. Looking at the 8th stage, you've got the feeling that this is like the last stage of a stage race, kind of a circuit race to complete everything, but it's not the case. After this flat stage of like 93 kilometers, we've got another one, and it is a time trial. Quite hilly. It looks like it's flat, but I'd say if we abuse this hill near the end here, that we can definitely make some time up and potentially do better than flat T-tiers. 28 kilometers, quite a long one. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be in our advantage depending on who's at the race. On that note, let's take a look. We've got Chris Froome's here, so gotta watch out for him. Latour, I don't know what he's at when it comes to stats these days. Higuita as well. I'm curious what his stats are. We've got Ewan for sprints. Jungels maybe? I don't think so though. Dennis could be interesting with that final time trial, but he's not going to hold on climbs like that. Tiefenbach Ferne. And outside of these guys, I don't see much. Pogacar maybe. Formulo. And then the other teams on the second page, Zakarin. Not the best riders at all. In general, we should be main favorite to win this Tour de Suisse. First of all, we need to conquer this prologue. Let's get started. We've got a personal goal, and that is, let's take a look, finish in the top 15 of the stage. We've got only 72 prologue, so honestly think that's gonna be quite hard. Here we are, we're launching. I'm upping this ASAP towards like 90. Is that too much? I think it's too much, but guess we'll find out soon enough. Actually, it might just be about right. 88 maybe. Looks like we're going strong. A bit too much. 87. This is quite interesting. Like the fast-paced prologues are really hard to guess whether you're doing something right or wrong. Looks like we've got a bit too much energy on the left there. I can actually speed up a bit. 95. Oh god, 99 the shit. Fuck it. Just 99 until the finish line. There we go. Let's see. What does it give us? We've got plenty of energy left even. That's a bit sad. 18th. That's mediocre at best, I guess. We need a top 15. I blew it with not spending enough energy throughout the race, but I like these prologues, even though they're quite difficult. I like them. Stefan Küng wears that yellow jersey, and he's wearing the cyanide shirt. It often kind of reminds me of broken shirts in Pro Cycling Manager. When a shirt doesn't load in, they get the cyanide shirt, so sometimes it's kind of confusing. Let us take a look where Chris Froome ended. That's what I'm curious about. McClay, we've got Froome right here, 33rd. He lost time towards us, 6 seconds. We gained time towards him and the other favorites, but nonetheless, looks like Rohan Dennis took some time on us, 11 seconds. So, gotta watch out a bit with him. If he's in great form, he might hang on the climbs, but on paper he shouldn't. Definitely not if we're in a fitness peak as well. Oof, poor evaluation. Hasn't happened in a while. 1% extra still, because I don't know why. I really don't know. It's a poor evaluation. Why do we get extra satisfaction? Either way, progression plus 4 points. We're closing in onto that level 22. We'll most likely get that today. Circuit time in Cham. Okay. Yeah, not much to say about it. Quite a steep hill actually, but I think it's just too far to the finish line to try something. Most likely I will though. Usually I just can't wait to attack on these kind of stages, but I just don't know whether it's a good idea or not. I think I'll figure it out throughout the race. Looks like we've received our overall goal, finish on top of the overall general classification, kind of expected after our previous Giro victory. Yeah, that was a moment. I still can't believe he won that. It's my first Grand Tour I win on Pro Cycling Manager in about 3 or 4 years, mainly because I just don't play anything on Pro Cycling Manager outside of my videos, so I don't often get the opportunities outside of the ones I do here, and I've just fucked them all up so far, so it's great to have one good one so far. Either way, let's get our guys to the front, ourselves at 75 because we don't need to spend unnecessary energy. It has honestly been so bloody long since we've used this World Championship jersey that I almost forgot we had it. With that pink jersey of the Giro around our shoulders, we never saw it, and I'm kinda glad it's back, but I sincerely hope it's not back for long. We're starting this Horden climb. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. It's not the biggest of climbs, it's not that insane, but it's still like 10 kilometers to go once we reach the bottom afterwards. I just don't know if it's gonna last if I attack at the top, all things considered, if the pace keeps on going like this, then there's gonna be split ups on this climb as well. I'm even gonna have to up myself to 80 to stay at the front. And if split ups happen, then I'm gonna try and abuse it. Fuck it, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna follow Freile, and Freile is going to start pacing. And I'm gonna go 99 with Freile in about 500 meters. I think I'll do it now, just like that. And I'll attack in a second once Freile is almost done working. Group of 28 now. We've got Froome in our wheel pretty much, 1.4 kilometers towards the top. There goes Hilly. And looks like the best climbers are left. We're gonna punch in the attack. Energy Shell is on. Freile is done for. Froome is not following. And I sincerely hope this downhill is good enough, because we're gonna need a good one. 38 seconds, that's quite good actually. Yellow jersey seems to fall from that group quite often. Should I use acrobatics? I don't think it's gonna be useful. Well, it will, but I think it will kill our yellow. And I need to recover a bit. Oh, this downhill is really not that steep. We're killing ourselves. I do not think this will end well. I think we're most likely gonna get caught in a second. I'm going to maintain position, hopefully. Oh, no. Who is that? Mollema? Meh. I don't care, to be honest. Ciccone can attack as well. Looks like Ciccone is just pacing him back. Nope, he's actually attacking Jungels as well. Final 5 kilometers are coming in. Got a 2-man lead still, Ciccone and Jungels. 4 kilometers to go. Come on. We don't have much yellow, so we gotta try and do it as good as we can here. Is that a way to attack right now? Not really. Maybe. There we go. I don't know what this is, but we're trying something. And I'm gonna use my aerodynamic positioning, but we're gonna lose for sure because we've got no energy left. Last kilometer, and we're gonna get caught dead. I think. Are we? We should be getting caught. Yeah. Damn it. Freile, protect me, man. Protect me. Make sure I leave the race in this group. No. Relay a bit so that the gap closes down a bit. Stay in the group, Nasen. Come on. I think we're still in the group. This is close. Just don't die on me, man. Don't die on me. It's still the same group. And we're gonna finish in the same group. Perfect, Freile. That is teamwork at its finest. Caleb Ewan wins the stage. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Rohan Dennis is now in yellow. I do think he lost a bit of time, and we are 6 now in GC, so this was a good stage for us. Chris Froome is nowhere in the top 10, but he was on 18 seconds, so I would guess he still is there. Yep, he was on 18 seconds, now on 17 towards Dennis, of course. Time for another flat stage. Menziken to Bern. Gotta be honest, on this profile it looks a bit flatter than I thought it would be. Still, this hill, a bit of steepness at the start. It's a bit too far to the finish line, I'd guess. I don't think much will happen on this one. Maybe we'll do a bit of a sprint thingy like we did during the Giro. I've learned my lesson. Don't get anything to drink in a stage that is short, because I've arrived back at my desk at 8 kilometers to go without a team next to me because Freile doesn't want to work for me today. Zagere and Lecoeuf and Vincent are sitting touristically at the back of the peloton. Fuck my life. Either way, we're at the front with Ide, so he's gonna be the guy that does everything for us. Super leader, that's his idea now. This is quite hilly. I forgot about these hills. Damn it. Should have used it, because it's quite useful. It goes uphill in the end though, so I don't know. Bit of a sprint uphill. I'm quite looking forward to that. And Kung seems to be looking forward to that as well, unless the Mars on his team. It's very possible as well. Let's take a look. Yes, the Mars is on his team. We've got Campenaerts moving up with Ewan. I think I should follow Ewan, but he has sprinters in his wheel. Either way, let's unpause it and move towards 90 because it's going downhill. Energy Shell, totally forgot about that. And I think the uphill starts in a second. Not yet, 99 I guess. There we go, we're starting the uphill with Ide. He's losing energy quite quickly. I'm not sure I'm too happy with that. I am not happy with that. I'm gonna go 99 then, I guess. We've got someone coming on the left here, that's Jungels. We've got Ackermann in his wheel, that seems to be the favorite then, I guess. I think I'll just launch a sprint, it's 1k to go. There we go, we're getting blocked by Jungels though. Ackermann seems to be looking for a victory here, unless Trenton can come around quite quickly. Demar, Trenton, it's gonna be Ewan. Yes, Ewan wins ahead of Demar, and then Trenton, we finish 14th. Was a bit of a fun finish, but nothing for us without a sprint stat, you know. We actually lost a spot in GC, that's because Ewan flew past us with the bonus seconds. A stage that is not too important to us, we're still within the reach of what we want to achieve. That is the top 1 in GC, aka winning it. So let's take a look at the next stage and hopefully we can do something proper there. The stage goes from Bern to Villars-sur-Olon. It's got 2 mountains in it. I wouldn't consider the first one very mountainous. 2 small uphill sections with flat sections in between. But the finishing line definitely counts as one. 12 kilometers, 7 average and 10% max. Yeah, we gotta do our best. Chris Froome seems to be our competitor. Outside of him, I don't see much at the moment, but should still be a good fight. There's been a pretty high pace so far. Looks like we're wearing some other jersey. I didn't even notice until now. Youth jersey, it seems. Now, we've got a pretty long downhill after this climb. I don't think it's going to happen on this one, the Col des Mosses. I think everybody's waiting for Villars-sur-Olon, so that's our cue as well. The road's about to go up. We're pretty much in the front of the peloton, so I am a happy man. I think I will be using... Should I use Freile or Vincent? I think Vincent deserves it because he's in better form and I just feel like he's helped me a lot throughout the season and Freile really hasn't that much. 10 kilometers for the breakaway, that means 12 kilometers for us. We're a bit blocked at the moment. I'll use my sneak ability to get towards the front a bit as Froome is already near the front or actually is not that far ahead of us. Let's move through the peloton. For some reason my sneak ability isn't really working much. Yeah, maybe a little, maybe a little. We've got Dennis moving up on the right. What is he doing? Guess he's just pacing. That's an odd way of pacing. Let's go 85 because this tempo is quite high. We have Castroviejo pacing for their leader Froome, of course. Haig as teammate and Moscon. I think Haig's last man. 79 mountain for Haig. That's some mad growth, that's for sure. Sivakov is probably leader for Astana. Never even noticed him so far, so he might actually be a worthy competitor. Nonetheless, we should be higher up, leader. And will anyone attack? Yes, Ciccone is moving up. I'll just do effort cast. I think he's going to blow himself up. Latour's going as well. I feel like that's a better rider to follow. And he stops. I'm going to effort cast my way through. And that 4 kilometers should be possible. Wow, the break is still like 2 minutes ahead. We're closing in quite quickly though. Gonna go 85 now. Energy Gel. That's the breakaway ahead there. Spilak, Gebreigzabir and Higuita. 3 kilometers. I don't think I can attack. Sivakov's dying out. Slowly but surely, let's observe him. He's got some energy still. Where's Froome? Oh, on the left there. He was sneaking away, sneaking behind my back. He's got more energy than me, I think. He's a bit too far behind though. Let's try and up it towards 88. Considering this is a bit of a flatter section, we're just gonna come a bit too late, I think. I'm gonna try and sprint for it already. It's early, but it's the only way we can get potentially close enough to beat them here. We've got Higuita winning the stage. We're gonna come second. Damn it! We launched too late. Ah, but he kind of deserves it. Either way, I do think it's good for GC. We are gaining time on everybody. Froome ends on the group behind us together with Gebre and Spilak. All the rest is just down there, so we are the strongest climber in the Swiss, that is for sure. Higuita takes it away from us. Well, he deserves it. He was in a breakaway all day. We attacked a bit too late. It's a decision from us, but in the end, it is a very good stage for us, so I cannot complain. It brings us in the yellow jersey. Leader of Tour de Suisse already. I'm a happy man. 13 seconds, 19 seconds. I can't read. Holy crap. It's getting late, I think. It's like 3 a.m. Sivakov third and Mollema fourth. The stage did confirm that Froome's the only one that we need to take care of because the rest really just falls off our back automatically. The stage gave us 12 points, closing in on that level 22, 8 points away now, but I'm afraid that is going to be for next episode because this is where our journey ends for this episode. Hope you liked it. If you did, tap that like button. If you did not, tell me what's wrong, make it better for you next time. And I hope I'll see you around next time for our next episode of the Tour de Suisse. Goodbye.